God bless America. Just want to throw that out there. I'm feeling pretty proud to be an American right about now. And this spaceship is prepared for blast off in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Top of the morning, folks. Good afternoon and good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Hamm Planet Podcast. I'm your host, Peter Hamm. And if you're new to the podcast, appreciate you tuning in. Take your coat off, kick your shoes off, grab your favorite bottle of scotch, and stick around for a while. Because we've got a legendary episode on tap today, ladies and gents. We have a great friend of mine. We have a proud American, a proud combat veteran, a proud Baylor University graduate, and, of course, a very proud rugby warrior, Mr. Pete Jimenez, a.k.a. the Combat Doc, a.k.a. Brother PJ. PJ, how we doing, brother?
Hey, brother. Good to be on. Good to see you. Good to fucking talk to everybody. I just want to tell you I miss you, brother. It's been too long.
Brother, you know I miss you. Texas misses you.
Brother,
the entire
Texas,
state.
God, but you have no idea how much I miss the entire great state of Texas.
Really is a great state.
It is, brother. It is. Where else can you just walk around with a 38 on your hip, like Billy Badass, and not a care in the world?
Just
really
walk in a saloon and get a nice cold drink.
Tell you where you can't do that, brother. Can't do it in Florida. Can't do it here.
Unfortunate, brother.
It is, my friend. It is.
Elon Musk and Tesla are building a huge factory here now.
Yeah, brother. I hear California's lost that national treasure they call Elon, and he's going to good old Tejas. Amen to that man.
It's going to be great for their business. It's an
Texas
insane.
Texas economy is going to be booming, and hopefully, give it 5 to 10 years, we'll be back. Well, me and the family head back over there. We're doing a temporary furlough here in Florida.
Brother, nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, brother. We'll call it a summer vacation. Just a long summer vacation.
Yeah. Summer vacation by the beach, stacking up dough, coming back to the Lone Star State.
By the beach, Ferda. By the beach, Ferda.
Couldn't have said it better myself, brother. Well, brother PJ, I want to get into it because you know how proud I am of all of my friends that serve, and you know that I've always been a big advocate for
brother, the biggest.
For veterans,
the biggest.
For the United States Armed Forces, I've got a lot of buddies who, I went to Culver Military. A lot of those guys are serving, still serve, have served, and
brother, I knew it right off the bat. So we clicked, brother. The minute we met each other, we were damn near inseparable. So I knew I saw something in you that
you got a point, brother.
You could have been right there with me. So it's just, you see that kindred spirit in another brother, and you automatically know that, this brother will go to war with you. And every fucking time we're on that pitch, brother. Every time we're on that pitch, brother, you put your fucking body out there. I always knew,
rugby's a war in its own.
Brother, it is. It is a war in itself.
No guns, but it's intense.
Brother, you're putting your body out there. Putting your body out there every Saturday for your brother to your right, for your brother to your left. You fucking sacrifice. You sacrifice. You train everything, fucking gym, training, everything together as a family, as a unit, and that's how you realize, it's a wolf pack, brother, and that's how you know who your brothers are. You know the guys that show up. the guys that are there every day, putting in the work, putting in the sweat, putting the the tears and the blood. And brother, that was you. That was us, brother. Every fucking day.
Absolutely was us. We had a hell of a squad and just great chemistry, great camaraderie. And that's the most important thing.
Yeah. Yep. You don't find that.
By far.
Mason, I remember after you left, brother, that was Mason's biggest, how do you say? He harped on that a lot, that we lost, something special when you left, brother, when you moved on. And it was hard to build that back, brother. It takes a lot of time. It takes a special somebody to get the team together like that, to motivate the team, to bring that team. You need an alpha, you need a wolf pack leader. Brother, you're that leader. And it's a big shatter to fill, brother. So,
brother, I appreciate that big time.
Friend.
Hey, cheers to you, brother. I had a lot of great people around me. Hell of a brotherhood, ready to go to war.
Oh yeah.
So great days.
We went to war quite a few times.
We sure did, brother.
Quite a few Saturday nights too, brother.
Cheers to that. Cheers to that. All right, brother. So you actually did go to war.
I did, brother.
3 times.
Quite a few times. Times.
Which I feel like is definitely something that is very essential for people to know about you, because I feel like when someone's done that, they've done something that a lot of people, 98% of people haven't done. Maybe 95. My number might not be right. But brother,
I was super young when I went.
Yeah, how are the emotions the first time you went?
Oh, brother, it ranges, and I'll tell you, it's some of the most terrifying, especially when you first go, brother. When you first just land in a foreign country, you don't know what to expect, and you're hearing stories from the older guys, and they like to fucking rouse you up and fuck with you a little bit.
You were how old?
Brother, I was 19 when I first got there. So
19.
It's brother, 19 strong fucking kid
in Iraq, correct?
Yep. Yes, sir. Fucking 19, scrawny, fucking, maybe 185, 190 pounds, but very anxious to be there, very fucking, ready to go, ready to fucking, ready to kill. And brother, that mentality drops off the map the first time you land there, brother, because you are a fucking little fish in a big fucking pond and you don't know shit about shit, which you find out pretty fast. And it's not until, a few months in where you feel, saltier and fucking like you've earned your keep, but it's fucking scary, brother. It was scary the first time. It's fucking exciting. I don't know how fucking people can understand this, but it's a mix of that scary, exciting. If I just imagine
when you go back
before a game.
Is that what you're saying? Like for the second time, or?
I mean, yeah.
When were you most oh shit, frightened?
My most oh shit frightened moment.
Or maybe not the moment, but which time? Or if you want to go into the moment, I'd love to hear that story too.
Brother, it was around 07, brother. And this is one of the fewer times that I was just, oh shit, this might be it. We're fucking sitting there in a compound, just, hold up, ready to we're doing Overwatch. And we take contact and we start calling in fire, supporting fire from the base, trying to fucking, rain in mortar rounds, rain in fucking artillery to fucking this location that's firing on us. And some fucking brain dead LT gets the coordinates mixed up, and these rounds start dropping. Boom, boom, boom. And they're fucking 50 fucking feet, if anything, from us, and you can feel the shock waves. You can feel the fucking vibration. You see the fucking dirt popping up. And I'll tell you, brother, I thought we were fucking done. I'm just sitting there fucking grabbing my buddy, holding on to him like we are fucked. And all of a sudden, as fast as it began, it's over. And it's those fucking little moments, man. 30 seconds, life and death. That's it. You know, it's not fucking – you're not sitting there for 5 minutes or 10, 20 minutes. It's just quick. And that's how fast things change out there, man. 1 minute you're, talking to a guy. The next minute he has a fucking bullet in his head. And it's fucking crazy. Like, there's no other word to fucking describe it besides fucking crazy.
Yeah. Fucking crazy probably doesn't even do it justice because
it really fucking doesn't, brother. It really does not do it any kind of fucking justice because you have to you got to be out there, brother. You got to be, just walking, doing a patrol.
People don't understand it no matter what unless you've been in that situation.
Yeah, 100%, brother. 100%. You have to live it to be in that moment. You have to fucking experience. And I feel that way very strongly that everyone should experience some sort of military service. I mean, just not just the scary parts too, brother, but the honor, the commitment to your country, the commitment to your brother, the commitment to a cause that it builds and instills in you, brother. I feel that is very, very important, and it lacks in a lot of people nowadays. You should have some kind of honor, some kind of code that you live by. And the military is,
I agree with that.
As bad as it can be sometimes, it instills that in you, brother.
It absolutely does. I mean, for me, the military system, while I was a cadet, was what taught me discipline, what gave me a code of conduct to try and live by and guide my life by, and helped me start making big picture decisions, thinking about like, hey, factor in your brothers into not almost every decision, but every decision. And
you have to, brother. You have to. It's a very, very structured life that I think a lot of people could, benefit from.
I couldn't agree more. Brother, when you first went to Iraq when you were 19, what was going on like in America at that time?
So, brother, I
know in a general sense, but I was still kind of young at that time. So, brother, you were probably more tuned in.
That was about 15 years ago, brother. So we're thinking, so 9/11 is still, still fresh in people's minds. That's still very, it's still very much a thing. I remember that very clearly. That it's still very much a united. We're still united against terrorism. The threat of terrorism is still very real in people's lives. That is not, it's not a long time away. Like now, people think of 9/11 and. You remember we give honor to respect, but it's not fresh in our minds like it was back then. And, they were going for the surge. So that's still the war on terror. It's still very fresh. It's still very, George W. Bush is still harping that we need to get over there and we need to, defeat Saddam and do this and do that. It's still a very, very fresh concept of being a proud American and being over there and taking care of your country. And
was Saddam alive the first time you went over there?
Yes. Yeah, he was. Actually, Saddam was captured by, if I remember correctly, this was 4th Infantry Division. They captured him right after we left, I believe. So, and 4th ID shared they were back in Fort Hood at that time. Right now, I think they're in Colorado. You could get me wrong on that, but back then they were still in Fort Hood. And
okay,
it was a big that was a big moment, man. That was a big, big moment.
Huge moment.
And
monumental.
huge.
I remember the night it happened. It was a
Mhm.
party.
Yeah. Just you remember
We've
when
been waiting to get that bastard for years.
yeah. Same when they caught Bin Laden, man. You remember that?
I do remember
2011?
that.
2011, that was a huge, huge party. I mean, people were celebrating, and
What was more of
it was,
like a better capture from your perspective?
I would say, I want to say Saddam because they caught him alive. You know what I mean? Like Bin Laden, like they came in, the SEALs did their thing. And I mean, hats off to those guys, man. Fucking heroes, all of them.
Amen.
But they did their thing. But you want to capture alive. You know what I mean? You want somebody to stand trial, and that's what happened. You know, they caught him alive. Saddam stood trial. Like that's what you want. You know, that's for me anyway. That's what I want to see.
That's how you bring someone. That's how, in a worldly sense, you bring someone to justice.
Mm-hmm. And on the other token, man, you know, you go into Bin Laden's compound and you lay down some American hate on him, and you know, amen to those guys. So
it's intense. I love all the movies and all the recollection, like documentaries they've made from it. I've seen just about all of them.
Such good films, brother. Such good.
They never get
perspectives on. No, never. And such good perspectives, brother. Good perspectives on what went right, what went wrong, and again, you're not going to see that stuff when it actually happens. It takes years for it to get out, and it's nice that you can like critique it and go from there.
No doubt. What's your favorite war movie, PJ?
Oh, brother, my favorite war movie is probably.
Or if you got more than one, that's okay.
Oh, brother, I fucking have tons of war movies that are my favorite. Saving Private Ryan is by far one of my favorite fucking war movies, brother. Saving Private Ryan is just, it's a gut wrencher. It's
it's legendary.
It is, brother. It's very legendary.
Tom Hanks is just hell of an actor.
Yeah, he's hell of an actor, hell of a story, brother. Hell of a fucking story. I mean, all of his brothers are killed in action. He's the last one. They got to go in there. They got to get him out. You know what I mean? You got to preserve that family somehow. You got to preserve that bloodline, and they are in there to get this guy. And, you have the side stories. You have, Vin Diesel they fucking shoot him down right there, brother. And then in front of his brothers, the sniper's just picking people off, which in Iraq, we had a sniper that was just fucking everybody. I mean, this guy, he was good. He was good. You'd never see it coming. You could be fucking walking down the street and just done. Just a fucking bullet through the head. He was fucking good.
The snipers get paid the big bucks too, right?
So the snipers out there in Iraq, they had, and this is what we heard, is that they had bounties. Like if they bagged a lieutenant or they bagged a captain or bagged one of our medics, they get paid more money. We always had a target. You know what I mean? It was that's what we were told. That's what I heard.
I mean, it makes sense.
As far as our snipers, man, our snipers are really good too. Our snipers were fucking well-trained, well-oiled machines. And it's kind of just it's sometimes it's about luck, man. If you're at the right place at the right time, and unfortunately, if you're at the wrong place at the wrong time, it's
right.
Sometimes it's just a fucking
double-edged sword.
Mm-hmm.
Brother, who was one of your comrades or someone maybe who was above you in the chain of command who was like had a big impact on your life or really inspired you?
I'd say my buddy Andrews, man. My buddy Andrews had a very, very big impact. If I could recall anything, he was a good medic.
He was a fellow medic.
Yeah, he was a fellow medic. Yeah, he was a good medic and a good human being. Which I out there, man, it's hard to find that. Like out there, you sometimes you lose your humanity a little bit. You get a little bit savage.
Oh, I can imagine.
Yeah. And he always managed to keep his humanity, and I like that. He was a very good teacher. He guided me, and I love that because I was very young, and he wasn't. If you come to think about it now, he couldn't have been more than 24, 25 at the time. So to be that young and have that a good head on his shoulders, to be able to reel in my hot-headedness and point me in the right direction, still keep me in the big picture stuff. It was very respectful. Hold on, brother. I might have lost connection with you for a second. All right, there we go.
Oh, brother, you're good. We're back.
All right.
We're golden. So his name was Andrews. That was his last name?
Yeah, Sergeant Andrews, man. He was a
shout out Sergeant Andrews if you're listening.
Oh, I'm sure you will. I'm gonna add this on when we're done, brother. I have a whole boys listening.
Oh hell yeah! Send it to the whole battalion.
Got to do it, brother. Got to do it. All teams, everybody, tune in.
Tune in. Grab your tuna sandwich and tune on into the Good Time Show.
Yeah, love it, brother. Love it,
brother. I gotta say, on the questionnaire that I send out to give me some talking points,
I
always love to ask, what are your 3 favorite songs? And I will say,
brother, I think I told you, brother. I had that Mr. Brightside. I don't know why, but it just seems like the best times we ever had, that song has always been playing. That it just at the house, at the bars, at every place we've had a good memory, that song has been there.
Oh, I absolutely agree. The main song there's actually 2 songs that I'm intrigued by. First one, Hooked on a Feeling. I love Hooked on a Feeling. Second one, Godzilla. I like it.
I do. I love him. Juice WRLD had it was a good collab. I listened to it today. I listened to it at work today. It gets me going, gets me pumped, it gets me hyped.
Wait, it's a song by Juice WRLD?
Yeah, it's Juice WRLD and Eminem, brother.
Oh shit.
Yep. I can't fucking
I thought it was a Godzilla theme song.
Brother, no. Brother.
I was about to say, I love that. I love it. Which I still do. I still do love it. Big fan of Eminem and Juice WRLD.
I'm intrigued now about this Godzilla theme song, brother. Where did you see this at?
I don't know if I've ever remembered hearing the Godzilla theme song, but if I have heard it, I know that I love it because Godzilla is a hell of an animal, and I love him to death. He's a good guy, good fella.
He's a good. I mean, stops Mothra, stops fucking the other fucking the other beasts from coming to attack Japan. This is a representative.
He defends
of the Japanese
Earth.
People. He really does. He's God fucking Zilla. God is in the name, so he's got to be good.
He's got to be. You got no choice at that point. You really don't.
Yeah, Zilla. That means good in Japanese. So good God. He's obviously a good guy.
No shit. Zilla in Japanese means what does it mean?
It might mean good, 100%. I just made that up, but don't fact check me on this.
Hey, Godzilla. It means good guy.
It means good guy. Perfect.
Good guy, Godzilla.
Good man.
We don't got any fact checkers on the show, BJ. They're actually banned.
Oh, perfect, brother. I love it. Fucking huge.
I fired them all before the show.
Perfect. But in fact, Zilla, Japanese equals good.
Hey, fact check team. Good. You're fired.
Fucking love it, brother.
Oh. Bro.
Also, I swear a lot, brother. So I hope that doesn't bother the podcast.
Brother, it doesn't bother it one bit.
Perfect.
We're explicit on Apple Podcasts, so
as long as they know, brother. As long as we notified Apple Podcasts about this, that's fine.
Oh yeah. Yeah, no. Every episode. Even if you say "damn," it has to be labeled as explicit. I'm pretty sure. or else you can get hit. You can get, I don't care. If something's explicit, if someone's being honest and speaking their mind, that matters to me way more than in the fashion it comes out, which.
Well, fucking A, brother. I respect that then.
Yes. I saw this other podcast, and the name of it was Two Bears, One Cave. Not going to lie, I was pretty jealous.
This sounds like an interesting title. Two Bears, One Cave.
What's Two Wolves?
Two wolves, one den?
One den?
One den. Two wolves, one den.
Huh.
That's the equivalent.
Huh. We might be onto something.
I think we might be. Two wolves, one den, featuring two Peters. This could work.
Light bulbs. They're clicking, they're blinking, they're flashing,
They're on.
They're
on.
Shooting electricity bolts left and right. I love it.
Like a goddamn pump Saturday night, brother. Like a goddamn pump Saturday night.
Oh, brother. Good old Saturday nights. Brother,
I miss him, but
brother, I miss him as well. Brother, New York City. I just recently learned that you were born and raised for a decent chunk of your life.
Yes, brother. I was
in the Big
born.
Apple.
It wasn't.
So where are you from? The Bronx?
Long Island, brother. It wasn't even the city, brother. I'm from the suburbs. I'm a suburban creature.
I love Long Island iced teas. Just throwing that out there.
Yeah, brother. Hey, it's
something great came out of there.
Something great did come
Plus
out of there.
you.
It's like the city. Yeah, perfect. It's like the city minus, the city. It's it wasn't a bad place to grow up, brother. Very, very nice, upper middle class suburban lifestyle. Big house, big pool, the whole works, the whole shebang. Very, very nice fucking environment to grow up in. Cannot complain. The winters are fucking terrible. The people are terrible, but other than that, fucking wonderful.
Sounds like we might need to have a Long Island reunion.
Oh,
show me around,
brother. I could take you there, brother. You'd like it. You'd hate the weather. You'd probably hate the people, but
I went to Manhattan last time I went to New York.
How was it?
I mean, it was good because I was seeing one of my best friends, Aaron Arvizu, and he's a Culver guy. So no matter where we are, we always have a great time. And
he already sounds like a good guy, brother.
The rest of my Culver buddies were there too, but it's too crowded. Like, I'm a big guy. I'm used to Texas where you can, you can
move your arms about. You can,
do a 180
if you need to. You can, you can do whatever you want, brother. Because there's space, there's land, there's freedom in Texas. There is just an unmistakable air of freedom in Texas that you don't get anywhere else.
You're absolutely right. And I mean, when I was in the Big Apple, there's a bunch of shit going on, it's nice, but it's like, I just need
too much
space.
It's too much. It's too. How did Big Apple compare to your California trip?
Oh, completely different. Completely different. Southern California is amazing.
Is it?
I love it there. I love it there. It was really nice living there last summer.
Brother, it just seemed from the pictures and the videos and your instance that you're just too much bigger than everybody else there, brother. That they just didn't have enough protein in their diets. They didn't eat enough. They
definitely did.
It seems like you were a giant amongst, peons. And I couldn't but help the feeling that you didn't belong, brother. You didn't belong there.
I would say that was true. I was a larger specimen comparative to the rest of the population there, but the food's good. The beaches are nice.
Love that.
Southern California. It's just it's got what you need, but things are just expensive. But there's a
I
lot
understood.
of places to go on an adventure, which I really love. And it was honestly a one of a kind summer. Wasn't able to do something like that this summer, but it was solid.
I'd love to fucking hear that, brother. How did that? Big question is, brother, how did Rocky like it? Did Rocky enjoy his summer vacation?
Rocky didn't actually come with me.
Brother, Rocky, you didn't bring the dog, brother.
It was tough. No, where I was living, I couldn't have him.
See, that's I can't abide by that, brother.
We FaceTimed.
As long as Rocky got to know you were safe and okay.
Yeah, we'd FaceTime on the beach, and it was a hell of a time. Love good old Rockster.
With brother Cody, no doubt, brother. I love that.
Yes, Cody, solid man.
Big shout out to brother Cody. If you're listening, love you, brother.
Lieutenant Eugene Asbury, if you're listening, hope you're doing good, you big guy.
Lieutenant, cannot get over that. Love it, fucking love it.
About to be captain. About to be captain.
Hey, fucking men. Love that.
Brother PJ, I know we got the opportunity to speak about it a little bit prior to hopping on, but I know Mission 22 is an organization that you think is doing a lot of great things for vets out there, and I'd love for you to just touch on what they do, why they do it, how they do it, and how people can potentially donate or get involved or just help out in one way or another.
So the statistics show that there's 22 veteran suicides a day, every day in the United States of America, and that's too much. It's too much.
22 too much.
22 too much, brother. There's a lot of aspects that coming back from the war you don't talk about, and you talk about it with your other buddies when you've had a few beers, when you're comfortable and you're safe. But for a lot of us, that's not an option anymore. There's some you self-isolate. Still talking about it still is very taboo. You don't want to burden your friends, your family with some of the stuff you had to do over there that you can't talk about in civilized company anymore. And now Mission 22 reaches out to veterans that need that help, that need another vet, that need somebody before it gets too late. And I really respect the organization and I respect their mission, to help a veteran, just avoid that permanent solution to a temporary problem. And I know that's put out a lot. It's very cliche, but I can tell you personally, man, those kind of thoughts, I've experienced the same thing, man. I've experienced those thoughts. I've experienced the intrusive thoughts, and it's something that
it's unimaginable, brother.
It does.
Normal civilians.
It's very, 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 very. What's the word? It's isolating. Very isolating. It makes you feel alone. Even you could be in a room full of people. You could be in a room full of family. You're still very isolated. Because the only person feeling it, and it comes and it goes at different times. There's no telling what triggers it. There's no telling, what's gonna, suddenly. These guys will reach out. These guys help. These guys try their damnedest to, keep you from, making
on the straight and narrow. Yeah.
From just making a very, very big mistake. Your life matters. No matter what happened over there, your life matters. And I very, very much believe that this is a good organization to support, to donate to learn more about. Even if you haven't served, if you know somebody who served, just to go out there and, lend a hand,
right thing to do.
Lend an ear. Exactly. It's the right thing to do.
So just going off that, I've been looking into Mission 22 and reading about them since you brought them to my attention, and I'm all for it. I love what they do. I'll just read everyone a little briefing from their website. When their tour is over, our mission begins. Mission 22 is dedicated to healing American veterans when they need it most. Right now, we offer treatment for post-traumatic stress and traumatic brain injury, substance abuse, and all issues that United States veterans are facing today. We couldn't do any of this without your support. Guys, and right on the website, they have a button where you can donate or you can connect with them. Guys, if you even can't donate, give them a follow on Instagram, follow their Facebook page, help them spread their cause, help them spread their mission, because I know there's something that's very near and dear to PJ, and I know it's something that makes a difference. And if PJ tells me something makes a difference, I always back it 1,000%. So go check it out, ladies and gents. Mission22.com. Mission22.com.
Thank you, ladies and gents. Mission22.com.
We love it. All right, PJ. On a separate note.
Let's get on a happier note, brother.
Let's get to the legendary Hamm Planet Podcast, Would You Rathers. They're always a good time, and I've always loved to hear what everyone's had to say.
Oh, brother, I'm pumped. I'm excited. All right, let's do it.
Adding up all the statistics. So I've asked a minimum of 3 questions each episode.
Okay.
84% of all questions asked, I've agreed. So I don't know what you want to do with that statistic.
I'm gonna digest it in my mind's eye, and we're gonna use it. Let's go.
We're gonna see what happens.
All righty.
Dr. PJ, would you rather be reincarnated as a fly or just cease to exist after you die?
God damn it. You were absolutely right.
Easy.
That dog can open doors. For those of you who cannot see what's going on right now, our boy Rocco, the 2-time champ, is just opened the door on the
doors
podcast.
Like the FBI.
Kicking in doors like
Don't
the
give
FBI.
A shit.
Nope. And made his home on the bed. All right, let's go back to this question. Reincarnated as a fly cease to exist. I would, you know what? I'm going to try fly life. Let's see how it happens. Let's just see where I can see with my, multifaceted eyes. I'm going to come back as a fly.
I'm taking fly too. Because you know what?
Amen.
If you do, so everything outside of the question is up for interpretation. That's the rules. But who knows? If you do good as a reincarnated fly, you could die and then become a horse. Or maybe maybe you turn into a frog, you step by step, brick by brick.
If we're going by the Buddhist, theology here, then I can reincarnate myself right back up to human being and then maybe surpass that. I don't know what surpassing that is, but who knows? So yeah, I'm working my way up as a fly, bottom of the list, and I'm working my way up. I'll come back as a fucking pupper sometime.
That'd be pretty good. All right, brother PJ. Would you rather live in the wilderness, hundreds of miles from civilization, with no human contact for the rest of your life, or you live on the city streets as a homeless person?
Brother, put me in the woods all day long. Fuck everybody. Please don't come near me.
That's a no-brainer.
That is a no-brainer.
I'm figuring it out. I'm building a log cabin. I'm going to be just fine.
Side question. Do I get a dog companion? Do I get to bring Shelby?
Up for interpretation, brother.
I'm interpreting Shelby comes with me. Me and Shelby live in the wilderness, hunting bears for bear pelts, obviously, hunting trees
And bear
for their
steak.
logs, and bear steak, obviously.
A lot of protein in those.
Hunting fish with spears, no pussy strings. We spear fish.
Only spears.
And we're only spears, 100% spears every time.
Big spear
and
guys.
We're going to be big spear guy, yeah. Huge spear guy. And then we're snowshoes. I don't know why, even if it's the middle of fucking, summer, snowshoes.
We'll make them.
Got to make them.
Pardon the interruption, ladies and gentlemen. This is podcast commercial break Peter checking on in here to provide you with some breaking news. I am sad to inform you that over 65% of our listeners on YouTube are unfortunately and devastatingly and horrifically making a terrible mistake. They are not subscribed to the channel. If you can do me a favor, smash that subscribe button. And if you do, comment in the section below. I love to see it. Because if you subscribe, you know I love to see it. Anyways, folks, hope you're enjoying the podcast. Hope you're having a great time. PJ, Peter, take it away, fellas. Dr. PJ, would you rather be famous for inventing a new deadly weapon or invent something that helps the world, but someone else gets all the credit for it?
Oh, that's a toughie. That is a toughie. Let's, as someone who's grown over the years, I'll let the limelight go. If it helps millions of people, billions of people, all the people, I'll step away from the credit. That hurt to say, but I feel it's the right thing to do.
It's the right
fuck,
thing
that
to
hurt
do,
to say.
brother.
That hurt to say.
You wouldn't want to create the PJ Nuclear Laser 3000?
Brother, the nuclear 3000 PJ-O-Matic. That would be,
a laser that just shoots nuclear.
Fucking death at your doorsteps in one click. I mean, it's just an app that just demolishes your enemies. Oh, it's fucking wonderful. No, can't do it. Can't do it, brother. I got to build a better future for the kiddo.
You got a good point, brother. All right, brother. Final question. And this might be one of the most intriguing, interesting questions ever asked on the Hamm Planet Podcast.
Send it. Full send, brother. Full send.
Dr. PJ, would you rather have someone secretly give you LSD on a random day in time once every 6 months?
Does it have to be a secret?
So I guess it would. Okay, the question is improper grammar. Would you rather have someone secretly give you LSD on a random day one time out of every 6 months?
Mm-hmm.
So once every 6 month span, or have everyone in the world all take LSD at the same time once every 5 years?
Oh, brother, once every 5 years, we should all take LSD together. Do you know the world's problems would be solved right there, brother? The understanding, the growth, that we're all going through the same thing at one time together. It's unity, brother. Unity. Keyword in unit. It has to happen. I don't know how we're going to do it, but that could actually.
That makes me think of Brave New World. Do you know what I'm talking about? That book?
I know the book. I know the book, brother. I know the book.
They're all on that insane shit all the time.
I think one time every 5 years.
But like their world is like the future. So I mean, who knows?
It's a brave new world.
Damn right it is. A brave new world we are in. We got to stay brave. We got to stay brave. Well, brother PJ, I think we've had a fantastic, phenomenal time tonight.
Amazing evening, brother.
Always
Amazing.
great seeing your face, brother.
Glad to see.
Glad to see you're happy, healthy, doing good, being a good dad, and
thank you, brother.
holding down the fort. Holding down the fort as per usual. Well, brother, we'll close the curtains and we'll wish all the fine ladies and gentlemen who enjoyed a fine glass of scotch with us this evening. We'll tip the hat to them and we will say so long. But before we do say so long, would love to remind you that if you enjoyed this podcast, or if you enjoyed maybe one story, or hell, who knows, maybe you just enjoyed 1 minute, one joke, regardless, if you took value or something in this episode made you chuckle, made you smile, made you feel good inside, do us a quick favor. Share this podcast with your friends, your mom, your dad, your Uncle Rick. Send it to anyone who needs some good vibes in their life. Send it to anyone who wants to absorb from some very valuable people who provide valuable perspective, at least in my opinion. So, we've been happy to have you. Always is a hell of a time. And remember, ladies and gents, there's no such thing as overdosing on the good vibes. Take it easy and sweet dreams.